I want to switch gears a little bit about, how would you judge, I guess, the state's reaction overall and our response to the COVID-19 crisis?
I guess you have to look at this from a couple of different lenses. The first lens that you got to look at it from is that this is completely unprecedented, right? We've just never done this before. This state is used to dealing with crises, whether it's hurricanes or those sorts of things that we have to deal with on an annual basis. We're pretty good at that. We're prepared for it. Not only the government, but the citizenry as well. This was came completely out of left field. Didn't come out of left field. We knew it was coming, but the way that we had to handle it was completely different than others. So from that lens and the fact that we've never had to do it before, I think that we've had a pretty robust response. I think we've done a pretty decent job. There's a lot of areas that I didn't like from government involvement, from the federal level and the state level. Some of the things that probably added to the economic hardship that we're going through, recognizing it's a difficult balancing act. How do we do some economic relief packages to help people get through, but at the same time, not create a very steep uphill climb for us to climb out of. So that's been a challenge. The healthcare response to it, though, I think has been pretty good. South Carolina I think Governor McMaster did a pretty decent job in dealing with that and not completely locking us down very early. Trying to keep the economy going as much as possible, finding that balance. That's always the challenge, right? As I watch some of the other states deal with this thing, we certainly want our people to be safe. But what you have is you can't let the healthcare community make every decision on how to react, and we can't let the business and economic community make every decision. There's got to be this balance to get us through, and I think we've done as well as we can to balance that effectively.